Hey MetaFam, Weasel here. Welcome to the channel. It's already been another week already, and this is another segment of Metazoo news. So we'll start exactly where we left off last week, and there's actually quite a few interesting news. Very sporadic, I would say. A lot of different news about different things, so let's get right into it. First one we have is Chaos Crystal Enthusiast, CCE, very active member of the staff. So for anyone that likes to look behind the curtains, here's the first of 5 prototype of our original egg plush that was serialized 00. And it looks like they actually drew over it with blue ink, I guess, just to see where the zeros or O's look best at this on this egg plushie. I believe these were the initial plushes that were given out at the Charlotte Collecticon. If I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comments. I have been known to give a little bit of historically inaccurate information because a lot has been going on with Metazoo since its conception, and especially even when they publicly released back in August of last year. So always a very nice to see a part of Metazoo history there. Ooh, this one I like. At FLORK. Do you know what this is? So FLORK of Beasties. So what FLORK is, so you see that little symbol there, so that's going to be the set symbol. We have, if you can actually go down here in the Discord, you can actually see there's a channel called FLORKs and Memes. So you can actually go in here, and this is where you would type like .FLORK. If anyone types .FLORK in here, then a random image drawn by FLORK, which was, he's been around for a very long time, and we did know that there may have been like a collaboration that was coming with Metazoo because there was a lot of demand for a .FLORK maybe set or some kind of like apparel, but it seems like Metazoo is going with .FLORK promo card, and you can see all the different FLORK artwork. FLORK was pretty much there, I think, at the conception of Metazoo, and it was kind of like a meme or kind of like a running joke that was inside the community. And even now, sometimes Mike likes to do .FLORK into the main Metazoo chat channel, and then everyone goes crazy and does .FLORK for the next like 15 minutes or so before Rosquilla kind of says stop everyone and moderates the heck out of everyone. Yeah, so that's very cool to go. Sorry, not here to not go. Very cool to see. I mean, and you can actually see here, Rosquilla just told me he wants to see .FLORK. What a trooper. So doesn't seem like Roz came in to actually stop anyone when the .FLORK news came up. Another thing, oh, this is a pretty exciting update. So August 12th, 2022. That's a weird way of saying 2022. The first draft of the first book in the Metazoo series will be submitted for review to publishers. And what this is talking about is Mike was saying that there would be a series of Metazoo novels that would be hitting the shelves of different bookstores like Chapters, Indigo, etc. And it seems like the first draft will be going to, I guess, somewhere in Cincinnati. The metadata, that's what it says. I'm not too sure 100% what all this means. I think the book will be titled The Incredible, Amazing, Effective Training Gizmo. Very cool title. And so we will be waiting for that. This will be the first of many different IPs that Metazoo will be releasing for Metazoo. What I mean by IP is things that will brand Metazoo, such as novels, TV series, video games, etc. We have been waiting for quite a long time for such news to be given an update, and it's really nice to see that this is in the works now. So I'm really excited, at least, to see the IP being built so a bigger general audience will be what's that word? Man, today's not a good day. Will be exposed to Metazoo. Ooh, this one, Canada. I forgot to give this one a Canada flag. So this is, of course, from South Park, and this is a Canadian from South Park, but this is what a Canadian looks like in real life, and wearing the Walmart tag, and that means pretty much that Metazoo will be coming to Walmart Canada. I actually checked the other day. I went to Walmart, and I didn't see any Metazoo products yet. So maybe later in the year, fingers crossed, it'll be soon. And yes, the boxes will have a maple leaf on them to differentiate from the US boxes. Even more amazing. thanks Mike, thanks and Metazoo team for making that special extra touch for us Canadians. This one's thank you everyone. First edition UFO boxes. They are done printing, I guess. And there they are. Looks very nice as always with all the previous sets. And this one doesn't seem as shiny as, let's say, like the latest one was Wilderness, right? So I just did the... So if you haven't checked it out, check out me and the missus opening the Metazoo Wilderness box. And yeah, so the boxes have been looking very nice for every set. Nightfall had to glow in the dark, and I'm not 100% too sure what the UFO has for us in store. This seems to be, I think this is more for the player base to be excited about. This is like, if I remember correctly, like an orb artifact or something like that. And yeah, it's supposed to be pretty cool to use, and it means something pretty big for the Metazoo meta, gameplay wise. And ooh, this was interesting drop. The rug will be pulled at 12 p.m. on the Metazoo marketplace. So Metazoo, I think last week we actually talked a little bit about it. They will be releasing rugs or mats, or what do you call it, carpets for people to buy, and there will be a custom promo that features the stitch art of it. So that dropped and it did pretty well, and I think it was made to demand pretty much, so anyone within a certain time frame could get it. And yeah, a lot of people did get it. But the next day, Revive Wilderness dropped, and then that kind of hurt a lot of people's wallets, because back-to-back drops, it's great, but also really painful. Next one, so we have just some space stuff. So, ooh, UFO symbol on what seems to be, I don't know, maybe part of a spaceship. Pretty cool. Friendly reminder that all UFO pre-orders currently up are not legitimate. We've heard that some group societies have been selling allocations that don't actually have it, and they've been banned from the community. And just a friendly reminder that pre-orders go up on July 14th. Ooh, so that's the day after this video. And these are the different partners that will be getting allocations from Metazoo. Next one. Oh, 4th of July promo dropped on 4th of July, and there will be quite a bit of give outs pretty much for this. What I mean give outs is kind of like free giveaways for this card. So there was free giveaway of this card on the 4th of July Twitch stream with Ham and Cheddar and Mike, and then they're also being given to NFT holders. They got one free 4th of July copy of this this promo card, and they were also dropped on the Metazoo marketplace as well. So there are many copies, I'm guessing, floating around. No one really knows how many there are. My guess is maybe around like 2,000-3,000, maybe like 4,000 or 5,000, maybe 2,000 to 5,000. I know that's a very wide range, but these promos, you never know. And then so we have, so like I said earlier, Metazoo Revive Skateboard promo box. I missed the initial drop at 12 p.m., but thank goodness Mike dropped a second drop of it, I guess from the canceled orders, like 3 hours later, and I just made it just in time, and I was able to get one. So I'm really excited to see what we get for that. And then you have all your favorite Wilderness beasties there. Next one, Metazoo UFO launch weekend ticket signups for Eventbrite. Oh, this is the Roswell Metazoo UFO kind of release event. So I'm not sure if it's sold out yet. I didn't click on this link, I have to admit. So we'll see. It was live, and I think it's sold out, but you can double check if you're interested in going to it. Who is excited for exclusive LGS kit stickers? And this LGS kit are, if you're a local game store, then earlier in last month, I think, there was, you could sign up to get like free Metazoo package pretty much, so you can display in your store, physical store. Metazoo UFO, world's biggest TCG Metazoo taken over by aliens. I think this is just a promotional poster, maybe same thing for the LGS kits, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. This is the Invasion Toys update. I think we saw a picture of the back of a Bigfoot, and this is the back of the Hodag. Uh, so I'm not too familiar with WME, but I have been told by some of my Metazoo friends that Endeavor Group is actually really big, and that this is actually a really big collaboration with them. So what I researched a little bit about Endeavor is that they kind of sponsor like UFC, so Ultimate Fighting Championships, and a lot of different other big events as well. So they're kind of like I guess, an events company and celebrities company, and they do a lot of different collaborations with a lot of big star names. So I'm really excited to see what Metazoo and WME have in store. One of the things is not like the others yet, soon. So we got some coins, and you got the Metazoo coin. So you know what? I'm really hoping that it gets to be like some kind of collector's golden memorabilia coin. That would be really cool. But this so far just looks like the standard Metazoo token that you can get from the blisters. Tower 2022 announcement coming today. Oh wow, you can't see anything. Oh no, you can see it. I just can't see it on my screen. All right. There's a little bit about it. I think it's like a certain different type of play style, competitive play style, gameplay wise. Maybe like, there's like capture the flag. Maybe this is like tower mode. I'm not too familiar with the gameplay, so I'm sure someone else can explain it a lot better than me. Some more history. The first post ever, humble beginnings, and it's incredible to think that we are still just getting started. You are all part of that. So we have heard Mike say a lot that we are in the beginning phase, still the pre-IP phase. Like I said earlier, the Metazoo book is being released soon, and the video game and the TV series are also being in production. So fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly. And since I've been here pretty much since the first edition, I guess the beginning, not the Kickstarter beginning, but the beginning of Metazoo official release. So I'm going to see it through with Metazoo. Another picture of the different rugs. So that was Jersey Devil that we saw earlier, Mothman, Piazza Bird. Just another sneak peek of the rugs. Here is the card sleeves. It says 50 and 50 there. No, you don't get 100. This is just the front and back, so you only get 50 card sleeves. I think that kind of tripped up some people for the Wilderness release sleeves, and that was it was pretty funny conversation we had. And here's a little bit more news about the tower. So Tower Casters, I guess. On July 22nd, we will announce an entirely new format called Towers, which will be debut fall of 2022. 10 locations in the US, 10 separate prize pools, 10 Tower Casters that reign supreme over all aura types. So I'm guessing it's kind of maybe like in Pokemon, they have like the gym leaders. Maybe like there's certain people that play certain aura decks that will be maybe the person that's protecting the tower, and you have to take them down. That would be pretty cool. Kind of adds that gym challenge aspect to it, everything. This is ground control to Metazoo fans. Are you ready? And this is, if you can't really see it too well here, sorry. It says Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is a very popular music band as well, and I think maybe it's a play on that. So this will be one of the many blisters that UFO will have. I think there's 4 in total. And who is coming to San Diego Comic-Con? Cryptid Nation Passport. Point Pleasant. I'm hoping this will be like, whenever you go to different Comic-Cons or like Collecticons or different international events, maybe there'll be like a passport that you can get from Metazoo. Maybe kind of like the, like the different events, like maybe like McDonald's, you get that Monopoly map, and this one maybe you get like a passport you can carry around, and then for each event you get maybe a stamp for it, and then maybe it's redeemable at the end if you collect enough, or how many you do collect determines your prize. I think that would be a pretty cool thing for Metazoo to do. Is that time again? Who in our community is worthy of the new Crafters Medal? So we have, I'll start with the personal choice. So I guess Crafter Medal is for creating physical objects that's within Metazoo. Kind of like there's some blueprints for this one, for this top secret UFO build. So that's really cool. And I think this is Sam's EMF device. It looks a little bit different than the card, so it might not be exactly the same. So I have it here. It's from the Cryptid Nation set. And yeah, so I think it kind of looks like it. If you compare it, it has the rainbow coloring. It just doesn't have the handle, and the buttons are a little bit different. But that could just be because maybe the item that was prototype used as the base of this. So very nice looking. Great job, 3D Vegas. SDCC and Roswell, DeBrews exclusive. Okay, so it's more DeBrews shirts. Not too much to say about DeBrews. I would have to say the initial release of the DeBrews shirt maybe could have gone a bit better, and that's all I say for about it. So if you guys are interested, that's going to be available. And this is, we're looking to seeing you. Oh, Texas Ted. I always like Texas Ted. He's like a very down-to-earth guy. I'm really glad that he's the head of the convention group for Metazoo. So there's going to be giveaway, artist autograph, and yeah, you can check out Metazoo booth at San Diego Comic-Con. And then the last news for today we have, and this is, thousands have reported broken F5 keys resulting from various and absolute necessary product drops. As a result, starting tomorrow, we will offer an exclusive Metazoo branded F5 key. This is a pretty good trolling type of item. So I hope these are free, like the free pack drops on the Metazoo marketplace. It'll be pretty cool to have this as just like a fun keepsake, even if it's not worth too much. But as a Metazoo collector and fan, I think this is really nice to have. And for those that don't know, F5 is a key that makes you refresh. That means refresh. So whenever a drop comes, a lot of people are actually on the different pages, either if it's Topps, Metazoo, the Mac website, pressing F5 furiously. And sometimes it wears out, you know, and sometimes you just need a new button. So replace your F5 with these buttons. These look like the standard desktop keyboards. I don't think this will fit on my laptop. But yeah, so that's all the Metazoo news for this week. I'm actually really glad that there was a very big variety this time. Hopefully I didn't talk too much about any specific news, but yeah, I think it was pretty nice, a good mix. And there will be a giveaway, so I'm almost at 250 subscribers. I really appreciate it, everyone. And at 200, I'll make a video soon about it, and I'll show you what cards they'll be giving away. It'll likely be a lot of the cards from the Wilderness booster box opening I did with the missus. And yeah, so keep your eyes out for that. As always, please leave a comment down below about what you think of the Metazoo news or any other thing. I really like responding with comments to your comments, and my comments are actually really long sometimes and unnecessarily long. So if you like unnecessarily long comments, leave a comment below. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, keep on casting, and I'll see you guys next time.